Pardon me, guys. Pardon me. Just finishing up my notes. If you guys are here with us tonight, nobody should be saying that they can't catch us tonight, whether that is on Facebook or on YouTube, because I'm actually coming to you live from Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. It should be no reason why you missed these picks, right? And all we ask is that you guys like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It costs you absolutely nothing. You go on YouTube, you got to make sure that you're signed in. All capitals, ATOS bets. And of course, I am your host, Spider, as always. Trying to find you guys great content, something that you guys probably can win yourself some money from. But guess what? If I got to take all this time out my day to actually go find you guys these content, and then you guys actually don't watch, or you guys don't like or subscribe, not even leave a comment, come on. I can keep the picks to myself. You feel me? I can just do it. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to share. We're here to share our knowledge. And as I said, it doesn't cost you absolutely nothing to like and subscribe, right? Once again, we're coming to you live tonight from Facebook and on YouTube, so it should be no reason why somebody wake up tomorrow morning and they don't have any money. Now, I got 8 picks for you guys. As always, don't take every pick I give you and put it on a parlay. Take the ones that you like, leave the ones that you don't like, all right? First one I'm going to start with the Boston Celtics. You feel me? Straight out and foremost, I'm going to start with the Boston Celtics. We do know that the Miami Heat are facing them tonight once again, for the first time, I should say, in Boston. Now, if we look at the series that the Miami just came off of, right? They won that game. They won the series against the New York Knicks, and Boston Celtics versus the Philadelphia Sixers. Now, the difference is one team is going to definitely have a much harder time. And we're talking about the Miami Heat. I know a lot of people tonight, they're actually going to, I know they probably have Miami Heat on their ticket. The line currently right now is minus 8.5 or plus 8.5 if you want to be on the Miami side. We're not going to do that because they're going to have some issues, right? So now in the last series when they played, when Miami played the Knicks, Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, it's like a hit and miss. Jalen Brunson, you can score 43 points, but if you can't even get 5 or 7 assists, it is absolutely no point because you're not making your team better, right? And now when we look at the series that the versus the Sixers, in which the Boston Celtics actually won, it's a lot better matchup for the Boston Celtics to actually get back to the NBA Finals versus them facing Denver Nuggets like the Lakers are doing. The reason why, in the last series with Boston Celtics, you had Embiid down there, which is absolutely a big body. So sometimes they just put people in the game to try to actually get fouls so this guy don't actually go to the foul line or anything like that, right? They playing Miami, and who do you got down there as the center? My point exactly. Bam Adebayo cannot do all that things by himself because Boston Celtics, they do have Al Horford, which is still a rim protector, and he can still go out there and get you 2 to 4 3-pointers in a game. That's huge. That's huge for your center. And you can't forget Robert Williams as well. These are their rim protectors. Robert Williams, he's more so gonna protect the rim. Gonna get some tip-ins, some putback layups and stuff like that. But Al Horford, he can hurt you all around because we know he's gonna rebound, and we also know that if you leave him open anywhere on the perimeter, in the corner, it doesn't matter. He will hit those threes, absolutely. And he also is not selfish. He actually do get his teammates absolutely involved, right? So some of the plays that I'm actually going to start with, as I said, I'm going to start with the Celtics. I'm actually going to take them to win Game 1 at home. I know a lot of people, despite Miami playoff Jimmy Butler going off for 56 points in one of those series, you're not going to have Jimmy Butler score 56 points every night. It is not going to happen, right? Who else is on your team that can match up with Robert Williams or Al Horford. And you can't forget Smart, because think about like in a Golden State series. Marcus Smart is almost like a Draymond Green. Some days he go out there and he can get you his points. Some days he ain't gonna get you his points, but what he is gonna do, he's gonna play great defense. He's gonna rebound, and he's gonna make sure that his teammates are involved. Right? That is a lot of things to handle from Miami. They're not strong enough. They're not big enough, and I don't think their depth and their rotation is strong enough to actually win a series against Boston. So tonight, definitely we're leaning, and one of the main reasons why I'm leaning toward Boston, right? Number one in adjusted net rating. Number two in offensive net rating. Number three in adjusted defense. Pretty much what I'm saying to you, right? They're top two in defense, they're top two in offense, and they're top three in defense. So whenever you play them, you know they can blow you up, and you know they're gonna play good defense. Top two and top three. We're talking about the same team, right? Absolutely, Boston Celtics. If you want to take them, I will go all the way up. Money line, I think it will be the safer play. But if anything, I would take them -3, -4, somewhere around there. Cut it in half, trying to get yourself a good value on that one. But tonight, I got mainly all player props for you guys. We're on the Celtics, so I'm going to start with Jaylen Brown. I can actually trust Jaylen Brown a lot more in times than I can actually trust Jason Tatum. We see what he did in the Game 7 against Boston, but we also see what he was doing in that series, because at one point he played 24 minutes, only has 7 points. But if you look at Brown, he haven't played a game this series where he only had 7 points. Absolutely not. I look on the line tonight, I see them have him at under 24 and a half points. So basically for him to get 25 points, I'm actually going to take that all day long, because as I said, I can trust Jaylen Brown a little bit more than I can trust Jason Tatum. And tonight especially, I do expect that the Miami Heat try to throw some double teams at him, whatever the case may be, at Jason Tatum, which will allow Brown to more easily go over his points, right? So the more they double team him, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, that's their duo. So these guys, they got a good chemistry, whatever the case may be. Jason Tatum is gonna find a way to find Brown, and Brown is gonna find a way to find Tatum. All right. So we got the Celtics out the way. Money line. If you guys want to take them on the points, that depends on you how much you want to take them. Jaylen Brown over 24 and a half points. Mind you, his average for the playoff is 26.6. So we're not asking him nothing that he's not capable of doing, right? And you normally play about anywhere between 35.9 minutes per game. So pretty much 36 minutes per game for Jaylen Brown. And with that much minutes and usage, I could definitely see him going over 24 and a half points, right? Some of the other ones I'm just going to run through for you guys real quick. Jimmy Butler, he have the matchup are going to be very challenging for him. It's not like Jimmy Butler is shooting threes, right? We're looking at Boston Celtics team that do shoot a lot of threes with their bench, with their starters, and all that stuff, right? So Jimmy Butler is going to have a harder time rebounding and also scoring points as well, because it's going to be so challenging in the middle, because all he's living on is 2-point shots. So he's not daring the defense to actually do anything with him. So Jimmy Butler, if you want to do anything with him, I would actually take him for 20 plus points and 5 rebounds. And mind you, his season average in the playoffs so far is actually 22.9. In the playoffs, average about 34 minutes per game, and actually 5.9 rebounds. That's what he averages in the playoffs. But nonetheless, we're not asking him anything that he can't do, right? Robert Williams is another one that I see that on the line. They have him for over under 7.5 rebounds. I don't think I should explain that one to you guys. This is their center. The only problem would be in that one Now, if Boston Celtics decide to play two bigs, so the two bigs would be Al Horford and Derek White, so therefore they will get shooting and rim protection on that one, right? But both of those guys are actually there to actually rebound and protect the rim. So 7.5, I definitely think that's actually too low for Robert Williams. He averaged 8.3 in the playoffs so far. That's good numbers. That's good numbers, and we only asked him to get 8, right? And 8.3 would damn near be anywhere between. So on any given day, he can go out there and get you what, anywhere between 8 and 11 rebounds. I see him tonight projected. They got him 7.5. I can definitely see him getting about like 9, possibly 10 rebounds. So I'm actually going to take the over on that one. Same thing I was mentioning earlier with Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, they have him on the line for over under 4.5 assists. I think that's actually too low, because just for him passing to Jaylen Brown, he should automatically have 3 assists from just him passing to Jaylen Brown by himself. Anybody else on the team that he's going to pass to? 5 assists? Definitely think that's too low, right? And he averages 4.6. So 4.6 is pretty much 5 assists per game. And if you look at his last 3 games, he done had 5, 6, and 5 for his last 3 games. So for us taking him to get 5 assists is nothing that we're asking that he's not capable of doing, right? Jaylen Brown, once again, I'm actually going to look towards his under for rebounds. On the line, they have him at over under 6.5 rebounds. He averaged about 6.9 rebounds, so almost 7. But if we look at the last couple of games, I think that once again, Al Horford, Robert Williams, and even Jason Tatum himself been stealing the rebounds more. So for his last 2 games, he only had 6 and 6. So if that trend can continue tonight, even if he has 6, as long as he don't have 7, that should be a cash money for us right there. So Jaylen Brown under 6.5 rebounds, that definitely should be a good one for you, right? Gabe Vincent, he played for Miami. I look at the line once again, they have him for over under 3.5 assists. I think that should definitely be a smash play. Sir, you know, it'd be some things that the books try and trick you with, and you guys actually may not buy the value. But you know, I go around, I try to shop the line, see where we can get our best value from. So Gabe Vincent over under 3.5 assists. I'm actually going to definitely lean towards his over. He averages 2.5, right? If we look at his last 3 games, 5, 4, and 5 assists. So I should see no reason why he can't get 4 assists. He pretty much averaged 3 of them, right? So for us asking him to get 1 extra one, that's absolutely nothing that he cannot do. And one of my favorite plays from tonight is actually going to be Al Horford. They have him on the line once again for over under 6.5 rebounds. That's fucking ridiculous. Take my word for it. They're stupid. They're stupid. There should be no reason why they have him that low for rebounds for Al Horford. Over 6.5. Come on. He averaged 6.2. You get my point exactly. So if you just had a problem with what I did, some people, you may know somebody else that have a problem. And if you do have a problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. It'll be always somebody there to answer your question. You know, late at night, early in the morning. Any problem that you may have, 1-800-GAMBLER. Somebody there to answer your questions, as always, right? So just to run those picks back for you guys. Simple, short, and sweet. Good luck to you guys. Better luck to me. As once again, all we guys ask is that you guys like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. All capitals, ATOS bets. So it's 8 picks. Take the ones that you like. Leave the rest from there to run it back for you. Al Horford over 6.5 rebounds. Gabe Vincent over 3.5 assists. Jaylen Brown under 6.5 rebounds. Jason Tatum over 4.5 assists. Robert Williams over 7.5 rebounds. Boston Celtics money line. Jaylen Brown over 24.5 points, and Jimmy Butler 20 points and 5 rebounds. Good luck to you guys. Better luck to me. As I said, first time. We on Facebook, we on YouTube. It should be no reason why you guys don't win any money. See you.